This video demonstrates some simple styling of point data in QGIS. Okay, so we have three files that are different file types of the same data. We're just going to choose one. Let's get rid of those or make them invisible. Really, we're not getting rid of anything. In order to get to the styling dialogues, there's two ways of getting there. You can double click on the layer, and here we are, or you can right click and go down to properties, and you'll get the same dialog. Now what we want to work with right now is symbology. Now there's a number of different ways of using these symbols, but we're gonna stay simple for now. Notice this is hierarchical. Now this looks perhaps too complex for a fairly simple marker, but it becomes more and more. The more complicated you get, the more dynamic and variable this setup becomes. So in the higher level command, there's relatively little you can do. You can change the color, you can change the opacity, you can change the size, and you can change the rotation. You can also select a variety of different preset points. And you can see there's not a lot of variety here, but there's some good options. Note that you can, once you create one, you can save it and it will appear here as well. So if you go down one level to the simple marker, right, you can change a whole bunch of different things. So in the previous commands, you couldn't change the stroke color, for example. You couldn't change the stroke width or the join styles, etc. So with this, you can change almost anything. Notice you also have a wide variety of very simple, but a wide variety of simple point styles here. Let's change it to a pentagon. Okay, let's see. We're just going to change the stroke as well, so you can see how that works. I also want to show you, so let's say we pick Topo Camp. Notice here we've got the marker, but we've got underneath that there's two different markers that make up this larger, the totality of this particular marker. Both are SVGs, that's a scalable vector graphic, and that's a vector-based file format. So we can, for example, let's say I want to show a B&B, or I want to show a hiking shelter. I have a wide variety of options that I can use here. And you can, within each one of these, you can now change colors. So let's say the fill color, I want that to be red. And in this SVG, I want the stroke color to be green. This is going to be horribly ugly. I want that to be purple. Okay, so that's not a particularly good color. Let's see, something with a little bit more contrast. There we go. Okay. Point is that you can change a lot of different things here. Not only that, you can design your own SVGs and add those as well. So if there's something that's not available in the preset, you can design your own. I do that, by the way, down at the bottom here. You can see a little symbol for a little mountain. That's the symbol for Inkscape, which is an SVG editor. Open source, of course.